Well, I was going to say, we were talking about Iran. We were talking about, the whole system and using the whole tool, but the propaganda that comes with it. I don't know if you know this, but I'm a civil liberties guy. And, well, part of the reasons they were able to sell these wars to the American people is because they controlled the media. Censorship is alive and well. Civil liberties is one of the biggest problems because if we don't ever get a hold of this rhetoric, they're going to put forth their rhetoric and they're going to have their ways, the elites, and continue to profit off death and destruction. Mm-hmm. What can we do initially? What would be one of your biggest moves if you were elected to Congress to get back our civil liberties back on the right track?
So, of course, we need to immediately repeal the Patriot Act. We need to honor those rights that we have because they can be taken away. Of course, through the Patriot Act.
Yes.
So we absolutely need to do everything we can to, thankfully, a lot of people, education in our country does prioritize the First Amendment.
Yes.
So a lot of people on all sides of the political spectrum do defend that and really try to fight for freedom of speech. So that's a liberty that thankfully we're mostly okay. Of course, there's a lot of corporate influences on this, right?
Yeah.
People get their YouTube channels killed, and
you're talking to
all that.
suppressed
yes,
guys over here.
Yes. Yeah. So that needs to stop. I mean, there's a lot, and there's a lot of ways you could do that. But so, say for example, the Fourth Amendment. Many people, I guess, who may be watching your show, are aware the Fourth Amendment has essentially been destroyed in the United States. We don't really have a right to privacy, and they can go into our personal effects whenever they really want to. Of course, they technically have to go through the FISA court, but they're lying to the FISA court, and no one's saying anything about it. It's Nancy Pelosi. In fact, is AOC saying anything about those?
No.
Yeah. So there's a.
In fact, they all voted to give him powers on the FISA court in his in his first year. Excuse my French, but that was another thing. You're going to oppose him, but you're going to give him more power through the FISA courts.
Exactly. So it's very unfortunate that the people that are currently in those positions of power are not standing up for these key rights, that liberties that we have to protect. A lot of people died for those liberties, and now our task is to even expand those liberties. Hopefully, we can do it peacefully. But this is not a joke. They do want to take away people's voices. They want to take away shows that showcase people like me, and they want to run our society as a bit more like I think like how the Nazis run theirs.
It's fascism. It's fascism. You're an anti-war candidate. You're going to be. We'll be demonetized because we won't be suitable for children or something stupid. Sorry,
right.